Alright, hello YouTube. We are back with another session. Royce and Zion are in their room. They are discussing something in intrinsic detail. Royce has given a paper to the professor for his thesis to try and pass on to the next medical facility. And we also have Zion, who has decided to take on a specialist test for venoms and the such, and that will be held tomorrow morning. And go.
So what's the best kind of what animal gives the best venom to want to take down a large target, like a large animal? Is there any animals that give out something that powerful?
There's a few.
Interesting.
Animals that can paralyze no matter size.
Good to know. Good to know.
But it didn't really specify though. It said the extraction, right? Extracting from the animal or someone that was injected with the venom.
It might be just all the things, just dealing with poisons, getting the poison, injecting the poison, or dealing with an injection. You know, venom, not poison, but
It says from the deadliest creatures. So I need to extract, handle, and apply venoms from the deadliest creatures.
you're proficient at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all venom is just a special gland that you gotta, if you like to say, milk.
I would prefer you didn't, but I get what you mean. I'm gonna say that from now on. When I need a special poison or a venom, can you go milk that snake for me?
I mean, snake wouldn't really have the greatest of venoms.
Oh, really? What would have the greatest of venoms?
It depends on what's in this world.
You know what's in this world. Those magical beasts such as the sand swampler. That thing's horrible.
What did you do?
No, nothing. Alright, I haven't found a need or to communicate with our colleagues here. You made any friends?
Friends? In this place?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Shame. So it's good to make connections, Mr. Harwood. You know, can't stay in your own bubble. Gotta get out there, meet new people.
I'll be making a connection with some type of venomous animal soon. see what tools are available.
That's a good point. Some vials, maybe. I don't know what they're gonna give you. So, have some spare vials in the cabinet or something. Spare test tubes.
You do
But they
see
might have all that provided.
you do see on the table several vials, test tubes, basically general laboratory stuff.
Alright. Do I see any syringes?
You don't see any syringes, no.
Hmm.
Not on the table.
What in the cabinet?
In the medical cabinet, you do see several knives, and you also see syringes.
Alright. I'm gonna need more information on what I'm going to be doing. I could just cut it open. It's like, I got the venom. But,
We can go ask and see if they, you know.
if they want to keep on milking this creature.
Do they need
Why
to
does it
be
go
alive afterwards? Is it somebody's pet or something? Knock knock. I'm entering.
No, I don't need to do
Yes.
that type of thing. Animals are domesticated.
Right.
They're just
Oh,
milk
it's
random.
it's you both. You just left, and you're back again.
Yeah. Had some discussions and had some questions about my assistant's exam in the future.
All right. What questions did you have?
What entirely would the exam consist of?
He says in his voice.
Do you
No, you don't have to. No.
Yes, you have to. Yes, do it. It's
use a
fine.
Scottish accent?
It's fine. You do what you want.
Make some snakes, eh? No, that's a Canadian. I don't know.
What?
What is happening?
I don't know. I don't know. Answer the question.
Uh,
What would this exam entirely consist of?
Well, I can give you a general list. I can't give you specifics, if that's all right.
All right. Do I know? Just tell me everything I can know. I'm allowed to know.
All right, that's not a problem. Let me look and see what exactly is on it.
Maybe like a rules, a guideline not to follow, a rubric.
Oh my goodness, why are you lagging? Don't do this to me.
Sorry.
This place doesn't have any showers. It has a pool, no showers.
Yeah. It's weird. Although I wouldn't trust that water either. Probably just come from the same place.
Recycled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. Basically, you'll be required to capture and extract venom from a creature. It will be a very deadly creature. You'll be put into a situation where you need to capture it, extract the venom, and be able to handle it and also cure it.
It's a medical school, right?
Correct, yes. We'll provide the appropriate tools for you to cure yourself.
Yeah. May I ask why the medical students are the ones capturing the animal?
This is part of your studies.
Mm.
So basically, this part of the course is how to capture the animal, how to extract the venom from it, how to cure the venom. So you'll need to capture it. You'll need to then, gain the venom from it, and then you'll need to inject yourself with the venom, and then come up with a cure for it.
How many people have taken this lesson?
This one's not one of our more popular ones, to be fair, sir. It does have a little bit of a risk that is stated in the.
Yeah. What's the mortality rate on this?
Well, we do have a teacher standing by in case something does horrible happen. Now, if you're just totally careless, then death or sickness could be a thing. But that's in a very extreme case, sir.
I see. And I won't know what creature I'll be dealing with until the day of the exam.
Correct. Yes.
Will I be able to bring outside tools into it? Or
Yes.
only the tools provided.
You'll need to bring in any tools that you deem fit, as long as they are not magical in nature.
Is there any other rules?
Nothing that can kill the animal. You'll need to restrain it without actually killing the animal.
And is magic allowed?
No, sir. No magic is allowed.
May I ask why?
It's because magic is something that we always don't have a. Magic isn't always something that we have access to all of the time. Let's say that you are exhausted and you don't have access to your magic, or something has caused to happen. That's what the courses are for, sir. They teach you how to restrain the animal without the need for magic.
And while I'm exhausted, I'm trying to catch an animal and drain its venom.
Yeah, so
I see.
Yes.
Makes sense. Makes.
Yes,
Alright.
if you're in that type of predicament, it does help out, sir.
I see. Alright. Looking forward to it. Well,
Ah. Yes. Is there something I can do for you? Something wrong?
no, I'd like to request some materials.
All right. I'll need to get approval from the professor before I hand them to you. What materials would you like?
Let's see, 12 feet of rope,
All right. 12 feet of rope.
a large fabric sheet, maybe a bed spread type of thing.
Large fabric sheet. Does it need to be clean?
It doesn't matter. Actually, go for a rug.
It's not a question.
Yeah, just use a rug. A rug will be fine.
A rug? All right. I will change that to a rug.
All right, and then fire's probably not allowed, right?
I'm not sure. You can request it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And then. Yeah. Anything else I'll ask?
All right, I have written that down, and I will ask the professor for these items. I don't see a problem with them, but I do have to follow the rules, sir.
Yes. How about? No. It's probably scalpels, right? Alright. Can I get a dagger?
A
Yeah,
dagger,
a knife.
sir.
A knife.
May I ask what purpose? This is one of those types of things that I would need to get specific permission for a weapon.
Well, it's for the rope and carpet. Cut some holes in the carpet.
All
Cut
right.
the rope.
Would you prefer scissors instead, sir? That would seem to be a lot more thing than a dagger.
Scissors?
Yes, for cutting. You're saying you're going to cut the rope and cut the rug. That'd be scissors would be a lot easier to cut with.
What? I think scissors are in this time period. They have like shears. Yeah, I'll take some shears then.
All right.
Or hedge clippers.
All right, shears.
Which is just 2 daggers put together, but sure. Yeah, give it to.
But dagger's so much better in my hand.
Don't mind my head floating, sir. It's all part of the magic of this place.
Alright, that should be all.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Oh, by the way, your doctor came by a little while ago. I see him sitting over there. Let him know that someone from the plumbing will be along shortly to talk to you about the water in your room.
You may tell him what?
The plumbing? He wanted information or to talk to someone about the plumbing. I'm not sure what about, but he had questions, and so they'll be stopping by to his room
When?
later today.
Alright. I'll let him know.
All right, Royce, what were you doing during this time?
Sitting on various couches.
I see. You notice that both the assistant Fiona and Dr. Elora are having a very quiet conversation. When you are sitting on various couches, you notice that Dr. Elora looks up at you and she says, hello. How are you doing today?
All right. Just waiting for my assistant.
Most excellent.
Oh, look, he's done. Bye. Got everything you need.
Yeah. Someone's gonna come by later today about the plumbing.
Oh, okay, cool.
That can't be something too big because they have to fit through this whole place, so. I got carpet. I could have gone like a wooden frame or metal sheet, but doesn't matter.
And so the judgment begins.
Was that a judge?
What do you mean judging and learning? He's a master.
He is
Wearing
indeed.
zebra pattern shoes.
Is there a problem?
No.
Are we comparing shoes? Are we?
No, we're not comparing shoes. No, we're not comparing shoes.
What even is that sticking out the side of your?
You ever seen potatoes, bro?
Are your shoes organic?
I mean, you'd be able to tell easily, but currently the entire sky is in me.
True, actually.
We got the storm,
Storm.
the brightness. It's all lightning, Pull my finger.
Oh.
Does
Okay.
this shock you? Did that
What?
actually shock you?
What'd you do?
Oh, not that. I just touched you.
You hear a knock on the door.
This inflicts stun on contact?
Yeah, man. You're
Can't
dangerous to
wait
touch.
until I actually have time to take all the magic armor away.
Hello?
Yes. I am here about the questions for the plumbing.
It's a different person.
It is a completely different person.
Hi, come on in.
I also have some items here that were recently requested.
Oh, those are for my assistant. You're amazing. Thank you.
I like how his voice is being.
Go ahead and grab the items, Mr. Wood.
Thank you. Sam grabs the items and lays them to the side.
They're actually outside.
They're actually, yeah, they're outside.
Ah.
Alright. Just had a few questions about the piping, the plumbing system in this place. It's
Yes, I will
I've,
tell you what I can.
okay. Well, I've been told that you can't tell me what the source of the water is, like some sort of secret lake or something. But
Yes. If I told you what lake and all that stuff, then you'd be able to pinpoint where this location is, and I can't sadly do that.
right, gotcha. No problem. I was wondering if there's any measures taking place to clean this water after it exits the lakes and enters this facility, such as like filters, mesh systems, things like that.
Yes, sir. So what we have is there's several pumps, and they pump water directly from the lake into these pools, and there's also some smaller basins and everything. There are meshes that clean out some of the bigger debris, and also all of the water has been moonlight cleaned. So that gets rid of all the, harmful things that could be in the water.
Do I know this term?
No,
Yes.
you don't.
Moonlight.
No.
Moonlight
Yeah, I figured that.
cleaned.
Can you explain to me what moonlight cleaned means, please?
Yes. So basically, there's a very large reservoir of the water, and it basically sits for a period of time. And we cover it during the daytime, and then we open it up at night and allow the moonlight to come in and make sure that it is properly cleaned.
Right. Okay. All right.
There have been several studies that have been done that moonlight cleaning is somewhat effective. But as you can see, the water is fairly clean. Also, it still allows for fish to be bred and survive in it.
All right. I believe you've answered all my queries. Thank you for the information, man.
Yes, not a problem.
Have a good day.
You as well.
Don't touch that water. It's just water, man.
Yeah, it's not fun. Alright. So I guess it's gonna happen in this room?
Don't know. Guess we'll see.
I mean, that's where I was told all the experiments and such were gonna happen.
I guess it depends on the animal they use.
Yeah.
It's in here, they have to drag it throughout the whole facility to get it in here, so we'll see what they do.
Yeah. How high is the ceiling, DM?
It's fairly high. I think. Let's see. I'm gonna base it upon what you're seeing, and so I want to say 25 feet.
What? That's, very high ceiling.
Yeah, it's a pretty high ceiling.
Are there any chandeliers or anything hanging?
No, there's no chandeliers. Nothing hanging from the ceiling.
What does the roof look like? Is it just flat?
Yeah, it's just flat stone.
Man-made?
Yes, it does look like it has carvings in it, but you can't tell if it is brick or if it was just carved from stone. But there has been some sort of processing done to it.
Well, then I have to do something else. Are the pillars here?
Yes, there are pillars there. I'm gonna
Is
say the
there-
room looks fairly similar to what you see.
Alright. And does a pillar wrap around? Like, is there a back? Or is it touching the stone with
It's
the back?
touching the stone.
I'm trying to make a pulley system.
The ones in the middle of the room are totally wraparoundable.
I don't want to go near the pool.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine as long as you don't have any open wounds or anything. Just make sure you wash yourself afterwards. Or just blast fire around yourself or something. I don't know. It's no real
Like
washing.
magic.
Yeah, that's true. I guess after the test you can.
So.
I wonder if I'm going to be allowed in this room with you.
Yeah.
Probably
like-
just.
Need some wood. I'm a craftsman.
You are.
I am the best craftsman.
You are everything you want to be and more. Believe in yourself, or believe in me that believes in you.
Hello.
Did you get the items that I sent to your room?
I did, yeah. They're nice, thank you. But is there some more that I'll need?
All right.
Some wood, lumber.
All right. How big of pieces of wood do you need?
Probably 12, not 2 by 10.
2 by 10?
Yeah.
All right.
Two
Is
of
that
those.
and is that imperial or is that generic?
Ooh, good
Are you talking
question.
about measurements?
Mm-hmm.
Inches. Feet. Feet. I don't know.
All right. Are those
I wasn't-
imperial feet or generic feet?
What do you mean? I wasn't born when imperial measurements were made. Or were thing. Is that? I don't know. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm looking it up. Hey man,
I like how you made the generic the other option.
is that
You want
actual-
imperial. You want imperial.
imperial? Do I?
Yeah. That's feet and things. Feet, yards, that's imperial. Meters and stuff is metric, or I guess generic as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
It's generic.
yeah, metric system. How hard does that change? Because there's a cookbook that I saw that like warned. They're changing the measurement system.
So, 2 by 10s. And what else?
Yeah, 2.
Just one 2 by
Two.
10 in
Dissect
the
two.
imperial. That's what you said.
Yes. Yes. I don't think there are. Is there
Hmm.
even?
Hmm.
There's no metrics or imperial in this time.
Yeah,
Kingdoms
there
don't
is.
exist.
Yeah, there is. There's a. Wait, what'd you just say?
The United Kingdom.
Let's move on, Habits.
All right. All right. That's
Yeah.
I looked it up. That's what it said. I don't know. I'm just
So,
reading
yeah.
what I see online.
My system requests 2 2 by 10s
all right.
in the imperial measurement.
All right. Two 2 by 10s in the imperial measurements.
That's 2
And
feet
something
by
to
10 feet.
cut the wood and shape it.
You need something to cut the wood and shape it.
Yes.
That might be a little bit hard to do, because that would require a larger blade than we'd be willing to give you.
Alright. Then.
Is there a
see.
particular shape or something that we could put it into for you?
Something like a bed frame? Bed frame type of shape? Basically, just
You want a
What are you
bed
making?
frame?
rectangle. A big bed frame.
I could just requisite you a bed frame. Does it need to be large? Are you needing a bed in your room, or is this for something else?
This is for a.
Experiment?
It's for an assignment.
Ah, okay, an assignment. All right, I'll note that down. So you need a bed frame brought to your room. How large?
I'd say. I don't know. Bed frame. See, queen? Is queen big?
Is that the Imperial Queen?
Gosh.
What do you mean, the Imperial Queen? The Queen of England?
No, no, sir. The Queen of the human kingdom.
Who is the queen of our kingdom?
You don't know? Aren't you? I thought you were human.
I've been in the Elven Kingdom for a while. Who is the queen? Who's the royalty? Tell me.
Hold on, I actually have all that. Just give me a second.
What do you mean? In feet. Give me it in feet. Standard queen bed dimensions are 60 inches by 80 inches. That's not feet. 5 feet by 6 feet, 8 inches. Is king bigger than queen?
Yeah. I need to upgrade my bed.
That fat man.
That fat.
California king.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's huge.
Yeah.
Imagine where like Shaq sleeps in.
Wait, it's not big. Because king is 76 by 80 inches. California king is 72 by 84 inches.
Different shape, I guess.
It's just wider. Less long. Super king? What is that?
Super King. That sounds.
What is that? What is Super King? Super
Yeah.
California King. What do you mean Wyoming?
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's
bed
focus.
frame.
Give me a king. I was wanting to make a leprechaun trap.
Right?
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
I'm sorry, a leprechaun trap? Is that?
This
It's
is
an actual
so-
thing. It's the thing that catches, like, it holds them in the air. That's what it's called.
Oh. Okay.
No,
See, this is why you're so good at your job. Using terminology I've never heard of.
All right, just go ahead and tell me about this leprechaun that's invaded the premises.
Leprechaun. Oh no, I was wrong. A leprechaun trap is a children's craft project used to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. The traps set before an insane. What do you mean? Why are they trying to? I'll be back. I'm gonna get my. I'll be back. But yeah, I'll get a bed frame. King.
All right, a king bed frame. All right,
Yeah.
it's rather large.
I don't
All
know.
right, and would you like that in the Wisconsin size or the Utah king?
If Dr. Pikes take it over, I'll be back.
I'm kidding. King bed.
Hi, can I also request some items?
Sure, that's not a problem. What items would you like?
A pound of animal fat and a pound of charcoal.
Oh, okay. A pound of animal fat and pound of charcoal.
Yep.
And may I ask what this is going to be used for?
Making a solvent that gets rid of dirt and grime on the body.
All right. Making a solvent to get rid of the dirt on the body. Is this something new that you're creating? Is it an experiment? I'm
No.
guessing.
No, just soap. Unless I can just commission soap.
We do have some soap that you can request if you'd like. We have some different ones that have some smells to them. I'm guessing that's what you're wanting to do, is smell a little bit better.
Not really. You know, never mind. Don't worry about it. I might have soap at hope. The water is bad.
All right. So,
So,
do you still want the pound of animal fat and pound of charcoal?
no, don't worry about it.
All right. And you don't want to get any other soap that smells
No,
good?
I'm alright.
It's imported from the Elven Kingdom.
I'm okay. I've experienced that before, and I'm really interested in experiencing it again.
Ah, okay. It is an acquired smell. And all of us like to smell like roses or cave moss.
True. True. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to commission. Um, hmm. Can I commission research papers from you, or do I need to go to the professor for that?
What do you
Like
mean
previously published papers from different doctors.
by? I can request specific papers if that's what you
Okay,
need.
cool. I'd like to request the paper and research on moonlight cleaning.
All right. The paper on moonlight cleaning. Do you know who that paper's by?
I'm not sure. I was told by the people in charge of the mechanics and plumbing that there was some research done on moonlight cleaning, so I'm just curious if there's a paper published by it
All
for
right.
it.
Not a problem. I will try to find that information for you and pass it to you.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're most welcome. Is there anything else that I can get for you?
Hello.
Oh, thank goodness. Nope.
What happened?
Solid.
We almost
Ah.
started smelling again.
What? Okay.
Oh.
Sir,
Yes?
elastic.
Elastic?
Yeah.
Is there another name for it, maybe?
Rubber? Is rubber? a
Rubber?
thing?
Okay, all right. Some rubber. And how much rubber would you like?
Yeah, it's like 10 feet of it.
It comes in clumps, sir.
I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. Do
What
you have
about,
any
like,
processed
some-
rubber?
I'm sorry?
A band. A band of
A-
rubber.
A band of rubber? All right. And what instruments would they be playing?
I know you're not that dumb.
Would you have something like stretchy canvas or stretchy leather? Something that can be wrapped around and pulled and it retains its shape after, tension's released.
I have silk.
It's not. I mean, it's not. But
Have you never used a wet silk before?
No.
I
Do you have,
do
any
have
stretchy
some.
materials.
I have some leather straps that you can use. It should be fairly. It'll
Sure.
give, but it'll also retain its strength.
All right. Take some rubber. Take some rubber straps.
All right.
10 feet.
And the quality of the leather?
Sturdy.
All right, sturdy. So fairly high quality, correct?
Is what?
better not fail this.
What does that mean?
Sounds so expensive. Everything you're doing.
I don't think. Are these materials? Who's paying for them?
Your benefactor?
That's like leather. It's just leather. It's like leather.
All right. So just regular leather?
Sure.
All right. Regular leather straps. 10 feet, you said? You said 2 of them?
Yes.
All right, not a problem. And anything else?
No.
Have you ever heard of a solution called Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew. It
Mm.
sounds familiar.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe I used to know a dwarven friend who used to drink it.
Mm. I'm not commissioning you. I'm just curious if you've heard of it. Yeah, sounds about right. Dwarven friend. All right. Good day, sir.
Good
Give me
day.
the dew.
I'm trying to find out what the dude is.
I mean, apparently, wouldn't that be the midnight clean water?
All right, I'll be right back after a little bit, like maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
The midnight water would be dew.
Midnight Dew. I think that's the actual flavor of it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Midnight Blue or something.
I
Just
think
say any two cool sounding words, and it's probably a flavor of Mountain Dew.
Red alert!
That is an actual flavor.
I know it is.
And a great video game. Baja Blast.
I didn't know it was Mountain Dew for a while. I thought it was an actual just drink.
Might as well be. Alright, so you plan on making a frame to hold the animal in place with the straps suspended in air so you can extract the venom without it thrashing around, I guess.
Yeah, but I can't really attach anything to the ceiling, so I'm just going to have the frame outside, and then I can pull on the thing, and then just basically. You ever seen those rabbit traps where it's a stick holding up a box, and then whenever the stick gets hit, it falls, capturing the. It's just a bigger version of that, basically.
Okay.
And then while it's in there, just you run around it, basically tying it even further.
Gotcha.
And then, depending on what animal it is, just extract it.
Yeah, I mean, is that here? No, it's not. Hopefully, it's an animal that secretes the venom from its mouth and not like its quills or something weird like that. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, it'll probably be something normal like a snake, which, I mean, I don't even need the trap for that.
But it has to be alive afterwards.
Yeah.
Weird. I guess not weird. Surprising. There's some fire here. Wouldn't stop you from using a fireplace, would they? Or the candles.
Yeah, I was thinking like just have a row of just candles on the ground. You'd just be afraid of the fire.
That can work.
I was gonna request like hot coals, something like that.
Yeah, maybe I can spill some oil onto the carpet. Just leave it there. They won't
Still
check.
Magic.
Oops, I just hit my mic. They won't know. What do you mean?
Right, I'm back.
I can do it now.
Sure,
Have it sitting
they'll.
there.
I mean, do you want to start an oil fire?
Kinda, but I get your point.
What is happening? Come back.
No idea.
Madness.
So how do you feel about brains and them disappearing?
That's the reason why it's disappearing. I mean, it could just be all the dust that we inhaled. We think we saw a brain.
Yeah, we're just hallucinating from other spores.
I mean, the brain probably has like a bunch of things growing in it.
Probably.
The amount of spores in this room.
It wasn't a sealed jar, but it is festering in its own liquids.
If it's able to move, then the jar itself is moving, not the brain.
Right.
think that someone just like overheard our conversation and then just took the brain, something like that. Now that's just like a, you know what? Move this other way. I was going to examine the cupboard,
That's a good idea.
create some light, look for any hidden hatches or anything like that.
All right. So you're looking for hidden hatches in the cupboard. How are you
Yep.
doing this?
I hold a light orb. I hold a light in front of me and look for anything in the cupboard. If it's just like completely empty, sealed, nothing, no boards that place. Like if all the boards are fixed.
All right.
Yo.
Am I miking it?
Yep. Read that or.
I'll just wait until it gets back. I'll be right back.
All right.
So I'm not muted. No? Oh well. Hello.
Hello. He's gone.
Eating.
He left.
I left us to our own devices again.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Well,
All right. So as you're looking around the, dresser, for any type of, what were you specifically looking for?
I'm just saying if it's completely empty, if there's no secret hatches. I'm just examining the dresser in general.
Secret hatches. All right. So you look around it, and you notice that on the inside, it looks like there's a lot of scratch marks and things of that nature. You see scratch marks. It looks like they were from the inside of the dresser. Very deep grooves on the inside. Some from small, tiny claws all the way up to very large claws, almost the size of a human's hand on the inside.
Were these here before?
They were on the underside, so you examining it this closely.
All right. Like when it's pulled out. On the underside.
Well, this is what you see. So.
Dr. Pikes.
yes, Assistant Elwood.
Bunch of claw marks on this dresser.
I'm not surprised.
Sign points out the claw marks.
Is there any wood grains left behind by those claw marks? Are they fresh claw marks? To the old claw mark?
You don't see anything left behind.
How deep is it?
Fairly deep. Whatever made it was very strong.
Where were they? On the outside?
The inside.
The inside.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna look around the room for any other claw marks.
Alright, where are you looking for claw marks?
I'm gonna look around on the carpets for any pricking or any of the carpet that was torn or picked by like a nail.
How closely are you examining the carpets? Are you like getting down on your hands and knees and like really looking at the carpets, or are you just kind of casually glancing?
How the carpets look? Do they look like how they look like in the game?
Yes.
They're completely flat.
They're completely flat. They are kind of bunched up in places. It is one solid carpet though.
All right. So
But it's not attached to the floor.
So I'm just gonna cast a light and then look at the side view of it to see if there's any poke, like indentions, something that would cause a shadow, like the carpet being picked at.
All right. You do notice that there is in the corner, where the bed is, under the bed, there appears to have been something there.
Under the bed?
Yes, under the bed.
Is it under the bed?
Mm-hmm.
You said. Oh. I see.
Right. So it looks like the bed has been positioned exactly perfect to cover this up.
Alright, so I'm just going to examine that area.
All right. You notice that there are fairly numerous scratch and claw marks all over the carpet. The carpet looks pretty torn up in this area.
Carpet's shredded over here under the bed.
Great. That's where I've been sleeping.
Hmm. Alright. Oh, which way are the marks facing? Are they going towards more one side or are they sporadic?
So imagine, so from Zyme's experience, he can tell that the claw marks look like something was in the corner of the room, and scratching and clawing at the carpet.
Hmm? For what?
So
my
some-
experience,
Yes, from your experience.
something was clawing at one side of the room.
So imagine like something with their back against the wall or the corner, and then just scraping and clawing on the carpet.
And is this in the perfectly middle underside of the bed? Under the bed? On the carpet?
It looks like the bed was pushed over on top of it because some of the bed is actually on top of the parts of the clawing.
More clawing over here. Seems very centered towards this corner. So I'm going to examine the corner.
You examine the corner. You notice that it looks like that at one point in time there had been a rope or something tied on a loop in the corner. You can tell because it looks like the loop has a lot of scratches on the loop itself, and from where the loop hits the wall. So something was either tied or chained up here.
Seems like someone's pet's loose. Or tied
So,
to the corner and scratching there for a while. Are the scratch
one of
marks?
those past experiments.
Yeah. Are the scratch marks the same as the ones in the drawer?
No, they're different.
Different.
The ones under the bed look more human-sized, whereas the ones in the drawer range from small, like small rat size, to very large, bigger than human hand size.
Zyme's going to look for any entities in this room using his shadow magic. Use Shadow Surge. See if there's
Alright.
any you can feel in this room. Any entities.
Okay, I just want to say this because it's hilarious. You rolled the same thing, and I rolled the same thing. Not these numbers, but I rolled the same number twice in a row, and you rolled the same number twice in a row. That is hilarious. Anyways,
You're my favorite, right? You rolled a 1, right?
You cannot sense anything in the room at all. Like there's nothing that you feel like you can target in the room at all.
I don't like this room, Morris. I mean, Dr. Bikes. Creepy.
Not much to do, but try to move on.
Yeah.
Out of here as fast as possible.
I'm just waiting for her. I can tie the animal to here.
True.
Oh my. Hello.
You hear a knock on the door.
Hello.
Yes. Lunch is being served soon. What would you like to eat?
Go on.
What's your order? I'll take the human soup, human stew, human. Is this called regular?
Human? You want human stew, sir? It's a very unusual request. All right.
Careful.
Dwarven stew? Dwarven stew. I don't think it's a human stew.
Oh, you want a dwarven stew? All right.
And then an elven stew.
And an elven stew. Okay. All right.
Is that right? Am I saying it right?
That's what I usually get, dwarven stew.
I have to assume, like, I don't know.
All right. And what to
Yes.
drink?
A little water.
You want water?
Yeah, same.
All right. And both have water.
Wait, no. Give me that orange juice.
Yeah, you're right. I'll also have orange juice. How's your water cleaned? Is there any moon involved?
Now, are you sure that you don't? Our water is excellent. It's always praised for tasting very delicious.
I'll take orange juice. I'll take
That's
orange juice.
not a thing you should be praised for. Yeah, orange juice, please. You know, it probably has the same water in it. At least I can be lied to a little.
Why would you put water in your orange juice? Who wants watered down orange juice? That's what elven orange juice is. This is the pure orange.
Oh, do you want elven orange juice, sir? No, that might be a little bit hard to get. We might have some in the kitchen. Would you like
No,
regular orange
no,
juice or elven orange
It's
juice?
just regular. It's regular.
All right. Dwarven and dwarven and elven stew. All right, I'll have that sent to your room as soon as I can.
All right.
Elwood, I need those reports by sundown.
I can't make those reports until tomorrow.
Ah.
if I ask for like venom, they can just give me it.
Probably. I mean, there's already a scorpion tail there. So I'd assume that just a venom is no problem.
I was just kind of like saying to paralyze the animal. I just paralyze it, takes venom. It'll still be alive. You just gotta unparalyze. Like it won't last forever.
That is an option.
Yeah. But how many animals are immune to their own venom? Are animals actually immune to their own venom?
Don't know.
What? Some of them are. They actually are. The venom key doesn't fit their log. It's an interesting way to describe it. Is chloroform a form of magic? If I just
The chemical, no, but you conjuring it, probably. Can you just conjure some in the bottle and just have it available?
I mean, I don't know how it works. If I just like, I can just hold it here forever. Doesn't go away until it's used. When are you going to be capturing an animal and extracting the venom when you're exhausted and can't use magic?
That is a weird scenario. So you're out and about somewhere, you get bit by something, and you have to extract and make a antidote on the spot. You just so happen to have all the materials you need to do it. I mean, I don't know.
With a snake, all you need is like a very long stick, and you basically just beat the snake. It's like a pitchfork type of thing, but without like the middle prong.
Right.
Because you just stick it in the ground, and it's just held there because it can't move. You don't stick the snake. You just push it with the two prongs. But there are very magical wild beasts that produce venom. Those are a lot more tricky.
What if it's like a slime? Just a blob.
I mean, that'd be very easy. If it has a residue that leaves behind, collect that residue. Or just cut in half. Cause if it's going this way, it's gotta fit through that doorway. It's gotta fit through a doorway, and I don't know how they're even getting inside because it's gotta go through a magical crystal. It's gotta be big enough to be on a person to be transported. So it's probably just like like an infested rat or something. Venomous rat, something like that.
What's stopping them from making it a conjured beast?
it's a conjured beast, so we'll have a problem. I think if I get near it, it's going to get absorbed.
We'll see. It might just be just multiple series of ever, yeah, harder and harder beasts. Start with something small like a rat, end up with person.
You're at knock the door.
There.
Here you are. Here's your food.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Do you know when the materials are going to arrive?
You have
I
materials
requested.
that you're seeking, sir? That you requested?
Yes.
I can stop by the guard shop and no, not the shop, the guard station, and see if they have procured those for you yet.
All right.
Do you remember
Thank
what
you.
they were?
Yes. It was 2 10-feet leather straps.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of quality.
Should be
And
fairly
then
easy to get. Huh?
a king-sized bed frame.
A king-size bed frame. Okay.
This is why you're doing
See, all right. Yeah, we might have one in the back somewhere. I'll go talk to the guards.
it. All right. Thank you. Is it really that?
Not for the royal physicians. Surely not.
Can't be that big of an ask.
Hmm.
Should have just taken the bone whistling thing. You wanna do anything?
Not really. Sure, I'm gonna get bothered eventually by someone, so just waiting for that to happen. If not, good. But, you know.
Yeah, take a look at the microorganisms.
I don't have the tools to do that.
This is the royal physicians. They've all the tools. Look, you get dairy carpet, you get a pull of moon water,
Right.
whatever this is.
It's a squiggly them.
A what?
It's a squiggly doodad.
It's
It
just
does
laboratory
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
Also, when a name is called stuff right after it, how's it just a pot here? A cooking pot. You gonna cook a fish?
Whatever.
You hear a knock at the door.
Oh. Hello.
Yes, sir. You see that the person is dragging what appears to be a very kingly bed frame. It looks like it
King
is...
Lee?
Mm-hmm.
Straps. Alright, you want some
Well-
help with that?
No, please, sir. And it's just basically a frame. It's just a wooden frame. There's no slats. There's no nothing. It's just
Amazing.
poles and 2x4s connecting the poles together.
Amazing.
What do you want?
Pikes?
I don't have one that's actually. I just have to copy it.
Just put right there. On side.
All right.
Like, so, like, rotated. There. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Let's sleep on
As a- I also have a paper that was requested about moonlight.
What?
Yep, that's for me. That's for me.
You want moonlight?
She hands you a paper.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. Is it just a paper?
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
It's a thesis.
describing. Ah.
All right. I'm gonna have to
What
pay
kind of candy are you eating today?
It's always the same thing. It's mint. Just a mint.
It's just a lifesaver.
Other mints are available.
Oh my. What is it?
Hold on. For some reason, not letting me. There we go.
Oh my.
What an experiment!
Why is there more?
What such a thorough and well put together experiment. I'm convinced.
Well, if Royce is convinced, then I guess it's pretty sound.
I read a single word and I didn't like how many words there were. Alright. Zion flips the frame on its side.
All right.
He's going to take the... Yeah, I was gonna write this down. This would be a lot easier while I say it.
Did you both eat your meals, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
yeah.
real quick. When you eat your meals, you notice that the quality of the vegetables is notably diminished this time around. They're not as full. They look almost like they're just not very good. Just imagine like old vegetables, but you can tell that they've been tried to make it better by spices, things of that nature. The meat in them is of course fish, just like it always is. And you notice that the orange juice barely has a hint of oranges in it. It just tastes very, very watered down. And there you go. All right, I'm just gonna grab a water real quick.
All right.
All right, we're back.
I'm back.
Thank you. So what do you do?
I'm typing right now. I can. Well, all right. Zion flips the bed from outside.
Alright.
He lays the carpet onto the bed frame,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like tucked in from the bottom and top, basically covering the flat, like it would be a mattress.
Mm-hmm.
He then uses the shears to cut holes on each of the four corners of the carpet where it's on the bed frame.
Mm-hmm.
He then takes the rope and ties it through each of the four holes. And then takes the leather straps and ties it to the rope that is alright. How do I visualize this? This is two ends of the rope. He puts one end on the left top corner, the other end on the right top corner, and then sprawls it down to the other corners. It's like the left rope will go to the left downwards corner, the right rope will go to the right down corner. Right.
All right.
And yeah, and then he'll have those two ends connect and tie those together. He'll cut off the excess. Then he'll take the leather straps and have them tied to that end that was tied of the two ropes. So it's currently a bed frame on its side, carpet laid on top of it, 4 holes that can be pulled by the straps that are connected to the rope, connecting the entire carpet.
This is very nicely detailed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. The strategy is lure it into the frame and then pull on it so it gets wrapped around. All right. And then let's see. I'll finish writing it. Mm-hmm.
All right, anything else?
How stretchy is the strap? How much give does it have?
It has some give to it. It's not elastic band stretchiness, but it does have some give to it.
All right. You said there were legs on the frame?
Correct. Imagine a 4 pillars and then 2x4s connecting those pillars. That's all there is.
All right. That's a real word, right? That's how it's supposed to be. How do you like it, Royce? I mean, Dr. Pikes?
I mean, don't know much about this whole setup you're doing, but looks sturdy.
Sturdy. Yeah. Just really depends on the size. I doubt it'll be anything bigger than that door size, and I'm really hoping that's in this room, because if not, that's really unfortunate.
I mean, you just request that. Well, I don't know how movable is this thing you've made.
I mean, it just required, is get in here and get out. I haven't changed the size or shape. It's just a little bit heftier. If one person can do it, then 2 people can. I'm surprised she could put it in here without the leg breaking by dragging it.
Magic.
Two. All right. Were you doing anything else, or is that pretty much?
That should be it. I'm just debating. I'll put it on the ceiling. I just wouldn't put it on the ceiling. Yeah. Should be fine. Hang on the creature. It'll be on its side or not. Alright. Yep, that's it for now. I might test something.
Noctis.
Zyme throws the shears. It's like 4 feet in front of him on the ground.
Now, what do you mean by throws?
I'm just gonna throw it.
Just gonna throw the shears.
Yeah.
All right. You're not aiming at anything. You're just throwing them.
At the floor yet.
All right, at the floor.
Mhm.
How hard?
Just how you normally, like how you throw a dagger.
All right. So you're throwing them how you throw a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So. You throw them, and they spiral like scissors would, just kind of tumbling over and over and over. They hit the ground with a loud clank and just skid across the floor, carpet.
Zyme picks up the shears. Pockets them. Word bat? Oh, you're small now. Look at you. You're so tiny. I can't. I'm too big. What is this? This is actual some type of shark thing. You block the shadow.
Is this what you're doing?
Just waiting.
All right. What are you waiting on?
last forever. I'm done. What was that we said? Was it dinner? Lunch?
That was
I have
lunch.
no idea.
That was lunch.
Yeah, that was lunch.
The days are lasting too long, Dr. Pikes.
Oh my goodness. Complain.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, it's so fast. Oh, it's so long. Ah.
Did you hear that?
Nope. Ignoring the voices, as always. So let them control you. Alright, well, how long did you take to make that?
How long did that take me?
Here, we'll do it this way. You're very efficient at it, very good at it. So it only took you maybe an hour to do it. So now it's about
Really, an hour?
an hour. Yeah, you did it in an hour.
I thought it would have been less. All I did was cut 4 holes, put rope through them, and then tie it.
Things always take longer than you think they do.
I want to see if I teleported this year as I threw them. I want to see if they're classified as daggers or not. Well, the plan is, you know, wherever that animal gets, you know, near, just pull on the sheet, and then I don't know if you'll be able to help at all. I also don't know how it'll happen. Push comes to shove. I just play Ring Around the Rosie with it.
Hey, nice.
When can't someone use magic?
I don't know, man. It's when they're tired, but not tired enough to trap an animal. Don't question their methods. They're geniuses to our physicians, after all. How do you get Noctis to last so long? It's like I can't sustain my beast. Noctis 2. To be absolutely honest with you,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Does Noctis give you like a pull on your magic every time he's out?
I mean,
Like a
not
constant
past the initial cast. I don't feel any different. Like when you cast, you feel the magic leave you, but after that, it's just there.
Because you've had him out for like weeks at a time before.
Yeah. It's my little guy. Was little now. He was big 2 days ago. Now he's back to small.
Hasn't been eating well.
All right. Do.
I think
What
this
are-
could get edgier, but
I wonder if we say next person knocks on the door, just standing around this weird construction you've made and just come in.
and still.
And still.
No.
All right.
Why does it only last one turn? Oh, I know why. I was wondering like why that doesn't seem like good, but it's because Zyme's like eating it. He casts it, he eats it. Goes back in.
You hear a very hard knock on the door.
Like a thud 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 thud.
Yeah, it's not like a thud thud thud. It's more like a very boom boom boom.
I think the beast is here. That's right. Hello.
Hello. I heard of some trouble that you were having with your bed.
I don't remember inviting you in, Professor.
Excuse me?
Don't remember inviting you into our abode.
Does he have a necklace on?
He does have a necklace on, yes.
Does he have my keys on him?
What?
Does he have my keys on him?
You don't see any keys, you just see the necklace.
Is there a book actually on his side?
There is a book on its side.
How's it attached?
It is attached with a chain of some sort. There's also 2 scrolls on his other side as well.
Is I am familiar with this chain?
It could be a magical chain. You're not sure.
Alright. Continue.
Anyway, what can I do? What can I do you for?
Yes, I came in here to check on the heating and cooling of your bed.
Why?
Since you're having some problems.
Do we having problems?
Yes, I was informed. That's why you needed another one. And he lifts up the mattress. He starts looking at it. You see him say, "Oh yes, it seems like something's wrong with it." You see electricity forming in his hands, and he zaps it with the electricity.
Mister, what are you doing to our bed?
Just didn't want anyone to hear what we were talking about.
Mister, we didn't.
It's fine. Continue. You're just being secretly.
He stepped on my
weird.
bedroll.
Did you step on his bedroll, Professor?
Is that your bedroll? You're sleeping on the floor? Oh, you're quite the taskmaster.
Don't make any assumptions about me. What do you want?
So, I read over your paper. It's a very interesting paper.
Mhm.
Particularly the part about the micro spirits or something like
Mhm.
that.
Like that.
It seems to me that this could be something that would change a lot of things. A while back, I actually had a paper run across my desk concerning this very thing. It was concerning, I believe it was called Death Spirits or Mini something. Can't remember.
I just folded that.
It was a while back.
I just
But-
made that bed.
I have a proposal for both of you.
What would that be?
Well,
Your sheets. You stepped my old other ones. Yeah, you're out. Just talk to the material guy.
anyways, so I have a proposal for you both. It's concerning a particular person. I'm sure you've heard of him.
Mhm.
Edward.
Edbert Draco.
Edward?
Yes. I believe I mentioned him the other day when you were in the room.
Yep.
Well, I'm supposed to give this paper to him because he is taking over all the research for the anything dealing with the plague that's currently going on, and this paper does have significance towards it. If I do that, he'll probably end up taking credit for it. Now, that's a pretty negative thing. Because he's taken stuff from me before. And he's always doing that. He's always taking he doesn't deserve to be in the position that he's in right now. He's over there at the tier 3 facility.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be able to look at what you guys are doing. I swear. So distracting.
Oh really?
Thank you. I appreciate it. But yes, so my proposal is that I take this paper and we don't show it to him.
I'm going
And
to take credit for it.
so I will take credit for the paper, and what I will do for you both is I will go ahead and write a recommendation letter and allow you to go to the next facility. Highly recommended, passing with flying colors, and yeah, that way we both win. I get the information on the page, this thesis, it becomes mine, and you
So
both get to
damaged.
move on to becoming royal physicians. And I wouldn't normally do this, but
Sounds pretty illegal.
he did steal my work, and I don't want him to steal yours.
So you're using us as leverage to gain an advantage in this personal feud you have with this other doctor.
That is correct. I plan to use this paper as a way to get ahead and get one over on Mr. Draco.
Sounds
I
kind
don't-
of crystal that is zapped. The thing. Well, I'm gonna look at where he's zapped.
What are you doing, Zyme?
Looking at where he's zapped.
You look at where he's zapped. It looks like he zapped the cold and firestone that you're familiar with, and it looks like it hit another third stone that's there as well, causing some.
I can see
burn-
that stone.
Huh?
I can see that stone.
Yes, you can see the stone, causing some burn marks between all three of them. It looks like the stones are tinted, like burned. You can tell that something's happened to them, that they don't look normal anymore.
You burnt my bed. You
I
smudged
don't-
my sheets.
I'm
Coming
I'm
unannounced.
I'm sure if you tell I'll let them know
You
that
demand.
I'll let them know that an incident happened while I was in here, and that they can bring you a new bed at your leisure.
You don't seem like a nice person.
I'm a very nice person. I just
You zapped
don't want.
my bed.
Sir, what I did was I stopped the recording device
What recording device?
No, all the beds have recording devices on them. It allows them to monitor the students, make sure it's for purposes of security. Nothing recorded goes into like notes or anything like that, but if they were to overhear something like you were going to kill somebody or what have you, it's not that big of a secret, but it is kept from new people sometimes.
So I'm just gonna put his hand on the third stone.
All right, you put your hand on the third stone. You don't feel any magic at all.
Yeah, in regard to the paper, I don't care what you do with it, man. Yeah, give me the letter of recommendation. Let me get out of here. It's fine.
All right, excellent. I'll go ahead and cancel your exam tomorrow.
Your back looks like it's aching.
Take a seat, sir.
Take it. Why is that not dude?
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Oh, sorry. That chair's for only. Okay, I didn't even have to do it. That chair's only for.
But yeah. Okay. I'll wait patient for that letter then.
Excellent. I'll be very happy about this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be great. So
just shake on the steel.
Yeah.
Zion
Shake.
offers his hand.
Can I get this in writing? Is that too much evidence for you?
It's sadly too much evidence, but I will guarantee that if you keep your mouth shut about this,
Absolutely.
that I will go ahead and do that letter. He reaches over and shakes Ziam's hand.
Does anything happen when he touches?
You do feel a light magical presence on his skin.
Zyme absorbing anything?
As you are touching him, you do feel a slight absorption, yes. He lets go of your hand.
I extend my hand.
He reaches and grasps Royce's hand.
All right.
A slight magical presence.
All
So
right.
it's fragile.
I'll write your papers. I'll do that after I turn the paper in to Lady Evelyn Whitmore.
You got it, man. Who knows? I might see you in a hurry. Right? Oh, she'll be coming. Oh, never mind.
Because I'm going to tell her to come here so I can give the paper to her. If I give it to Draco, then he'll just claim credit for it. So I'm going to give it directly to the royal physician.
Okay. I mean,
Back. I use the restroom. Slime exits.
He doesn't use the restroom. Okay. All right.
what restroom? What restroom is here?
You have.
Don't you point that out?
Zion goes to the professor's office.
This is not a toilet, sir. It's a place of, I would say bathing, which is a place of filth at the moment.
What's Zion doing?
Is there anyone in here?
There's no one in here now.
Grinned. Does Zion see any papers on the desk?
All right, so we'll flip back to. So I know what you're doing, so just stay there. So he says, does your partner normally just run out of the room like that to use the restroom instead of using the facilities here?
I mean, yeah, because you don't bathe in this. You don't use the facilities in more than one way. But anyway, yeah, that's the thing. Don't worry about it. It's normal for him.
I see. And can you just go over this paper with me a little bit more so I can be able to...
We've already made the deal. What do you mean? I'm expecting that letter of recommendation.
It will. All right. Well, I guess I will be on my
So
way then.
just use your brain. It's not that difficult of a concept to understand. Just it's not good to sit in the ways of things you've been taught in the past. So it's good to explore. Same thing with the whole bath and magic water and all that. Find out how things work, how things tick, and then find out how those things work and how those things tick.
Through experimentation. I understand.
Experimentation, diligence.
Imperial evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Magic
All right.
evidence.
Well, I'll be on my way.
Yep.
It was good talking with you. He gives you a big smile. All right, Zion.
Meanwhile,
What are you doing?
Did Zion find the door open?
The door was indeed open, yes.
Okay. Let's keep it open then.
All right.
Alright. Does Zion see any papers on the desk?
You do see some papers, yes.
Does Zion see Royce's paper?
No, you do not see Royce's paper.
What papers does he see?
You see just several papers on his desk. Are you looking through them?
What's the main paper on his desk? What's the title?
All right, the first title is concerning Draco and his request to visit the facility.
As Zion's gonna look for his papers in the desk, in the drawer.
All right, so
Why is there a painting?
so you're looking through his desk. You see various things such as books. You see an extra inkwell. You see a few rings. You see more papers of things. You see some folders. You also see some extra candles.
Don't see Royce's paper though.
You do not see Royce's paper anywhere.
Do I see any books?
You do see some books, yes.
How are they titled?
You
Having to
s-
generate them.
No, it's fine. You see something called the Howling.
The Howling?
Yes, it just says the Howling on it.
Is there a picture?
There's no picture. It's a journal bound in the skin of some sort of animal.
Does it look like one of a kind? Like made?
Yes,
This is the only copy.
it looks like it is the only copy of something.
Zion's gonna pocket it.
All right.
Is there any other books?
You do.
Do they look Like there's only one copy?
No.
Alright. I was just gonna leave. I'll put the book in his pouch. He comes back.
All right. It doesn't fit.
Is it not?
No. There's only room enough for your dagger, and that's it.
Alright. I'm just gonna pocket it.
All right. I typed in book. I shouldn't have typed in book, because now it's like...
There's nothing to damage anymore. It's because you're an ally. It's because you're green.
All right. I need you to roll for me as you're exiting.
Roll for initiative.
Did you already leave?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Type in
as...
book.
All right. As
Go
you're
back.
leaving... you see the professor coming down the hall. He notices you coming out of his office.
Professor.
What were you doing in my office?
I must request a... It doesn't matter. Forget it.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. I believe you were in my office.
Oh.
Why? Why were you in my office? You said you needed to go to the bathroom.
I didn't say I need to
You-
go to the bathroom. I need to go to the restroom.
Said you
I was
need to
gonna
go.
ask you, but I've forgotten you are.
What?
I know it's a conundrum.
You said okay.
I looked at the restroom. I couldn't find it. So then I
Uh-huh.
went to your room thinking that you were there, but you weren't.
You
So
thought that I
gonna
was.
ask the guard.
You thought that I was going to not be there, or
No,
be
I thought you were
there.
going to,
You thought I
I
was
thought you were
going
going
to be there.
I was going to ask you where the restroom was. I tried looking for it. None there.
But I just came from your room, and you
I
went
thought
to
you
go.
were done.
So you assumed that the first place to look would be my office.
That's where I always find you.
What is so confusing about this?
All right.
Where is it?
The restroom? Why didn't
Yeah.
you just use the facilities in your room?
There's no facilities in our room. I heard about the pool of water.
There's one down the hall that you can take.
Which hall? That room? That one?
He points to a door. He says, "There you are. Just go in there, and that's the restroom."
Is there any... Sure. Is that it? Which hall? The sword's room is the restroom?
He pointed you to a door. There's a door down the hall. So, are you wanting to go into it?
Did the guy go into his room?
Yes.
Where is the restroom? The door they point to.
We'll have to RP it. because there's not an actual door for it. So if you're wanting to go into it, there is a door on the hallway. You can enter it if you so desire.
Is there a guard station anywhere in that line of sight?
The guard station is where it is, and the other guard is where he is. So what you see is what you get.
Dude. So where would it be located?
The bathroom.
Yes.
All right. So he gave you a directive of. I'm just gonna put a door up so you have a reference. Bathroom. Restroom. For your enjoyment.
Enjoy your visit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it. So it's actually right there?
Yeah, it's actually right there.
I don't like how it's right next to the pool.
It
I don't like
was
what that's implying.
intentional.
I can't even open this door. Oh, wait,
Yep.
no? I can.
What are we doing? Why?
He opened it.
I opened the door. Used.
All right, so what do you do?
I'm gonna open it.
All right, so you open it.
What do I see?
All right, you see a small pool of water.
I close inside. How small?
It's about probably 5 feet by 5 feet. It has steps going into it.
The restroom is a 5 foot by 5 foot pool of water.
With steps going into it.
With steps.
Were you supposed to
Is there
just
a diving board?
squat?
Damn.
There's no. It's just steps that go into the pool of water.
Does it serve as a bidet as well? You just squat in?
I don't want to talk about that.
Sorry.
I don't want to. I mean, you have your one spell. That might serve as a bidet.
That's true. That's true. Very powerful.
Are you able to angle the water at all?
No, it just kind of goes everywhere, but it gets everywhere. It gets everywhere though. You know.
Perfect. I saw a book.
Why?
I don't know. So I'm just gonna read it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Read by the fire. That once was a man. That's all I got. That's all I got wrote. Very short story.
All right. So how much are you reading of the book?
I'll read the first paragraph.
Do. You do the most things.
What do you mean? I saw a man reading book earlier. He slammed the book. I wanted to see what book he's reading. I was intrigued.
I see. This is getting very interesting.
Hello, evil villain. Very interesting.
Badhabitz, is this your Joker moment?
Society makes me push buttons. They push my buttons.
All right. You read the first paragraph. It seems to be a journal that that the professor is writing.
What have I learned from it?
You've only read
Like,
the first. You've only read the first paragraph, and what you've obtained the knowledge is that it is a handwritten thing written by the professor, and it seems to be something that he's writing to get all of his frustration out, and that's why he calls it the Howling.
Wait. Why is it called the Howling?
It is a journal that he's using to get all of his frustration out. Like anything that he is upset or mad about, that's what it looks like he is writing about. And in the first paragraph of the Howling, that's what he's stating that the journal is for.
I was gonna read the newest issue of the Howling.
All right. The newest issue, you mean like the latest journal entry? All right. So it seems that he has decided to try and convince Dr. Pike to allow him to use his paper to use his paper to give it to the royal physician so they can get more knowledge about the plague, and he is doing it so that for the notoriety of it, and he's also doing it to make sure Draco doesn't get any more information. It's basically pretty much very similar to what was discussed with you all.
Alright. I'll read the next issue.
I mean the one before that?
Mm-hmm.
How much are you reading? So I can just go ahead and...
How much is there?
I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, I'll read it.
All right. Do you read the whole thing? Or do you just
sure.
read? Okay. So basically it says that he's very upset with not only Draco, but also the royal physicians as well. He has a great disdain for the head of the royal physicians specifically. One of the reasons is because the head of the royal physicians, he thinks, killed his wife. And the reason for that was because she was diagnosed with a particular magical disease. It seemed to be curable, and she tried to cure it, but instead she died. He found out that her body was used for experimentation, and he did not like that. And so he seems to have developed a very personal vendetta against the royal physician.
Is this physician named at all?
Yes, it is. Evelyn Whitmore.
Sounds familiar for some reason. How do you spell that?
EVELYNWHITMORE.
It's not familiar. It's a new name. Fresh name.
What was Whitmore?
The warrior physician. Your target.
No, I mean, I spell it.
WHITMORE. Evelyn is EVELYN.
Oh, yeah, I have it written down. That's my target.
I'm so glad I'm your GM.
Mm-mm. I'm just going to tell the stories.
It does seem that the professor was involved in some experiments that were kind of, I want to say, questionable about enhancing human abilities by magical means. And there's even something about a secret laboratory within the facility.
I was saying I was writing things down.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I was waiting.
Yeah, alright, I'm done.
Alright. That's pretty much all that's there.
What was after the whole royal physician thing? Like the secret laboratory? What about that?
Basically, there is a hidden secret laboratory within the facility, within this facility that you're currently in.
And does it say where?
It does not say where, but it talks of
Is
it
it-
in his journal.
Does the book have anything about hiring a assassination island?
It does not.
Alright.
Seems that most of his talks about it are just he's angry, he's upset, and he does have a vendetta, but it's more of a he's going to get back at her through professional means or undermining her than physical harm or death.
What are your thoughts on that?
What? Doesn't really concern me.
Hmm?
Doesn't really concern me.
Yeah. Might just burn the book. Did the book feel like magical at all when Zyme grabbed it?
You do not feel any magic at all on it.
Is there a fire here?
There is a fire there.
Yeah, spare paper.
Spare paper?
Yeah.
I do not, sir. Should I go commission some?
No, it's fine. So I'm just gonna snip a piece of the rug. It's small.
All right,
Corner.
small piece of the rug. Like
Yeah,
how
it's gonna-
big?
His finger size.
All right, finger sized.
He's going to put in the fire.
All right, it starts burning. Ashes are left behind. Those ashes float up through the chimney.
Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome.
For the immersion. Immersion. Zyme's going to burn the book.
All right, you place the book on the fire. The book starts burning. Turns to ashes. Once it does, it starts floating up the chimney.
Is it fully gone?
It's fully gone, yes.
Magical fire.
It is indeed a magical fire. You can feel the magic from it.
All this for nothing.
I mean, it's just impressive, though, you know? Or I assume it works.
It would have.
Hmm.
The frame was just holding the net. I just pulled the net on the animal, and then while the animal's captured, I just take the venom. I guess it's part of the room now.
Yep.
You gonna drink the slime?
No. No.
What's so bad about the slime?
Uh-oh. Well, that's gone forever.
It's fine.
What happened?
Nothing. What's so bad about the slime? Slime is slime.
Slime is slime. Oh, you took that. Yeah, I already used all this stuff.
All right.
I keep the shears. The shears are mine.
What's up, DM?
Nothing.
Should not throw those on the ground.
No, it's fine. I was just thinking about something. All right.
So, what do you like? What?
Royce, you start feeling the urge to go to the bathroom.
DM, you said you weren't going to do this. DM, you explicitly said.
We were told there would be no more toilet or pee.
I'm sorry. All right, so what are you doing? Are you throwing things away? Getting rid of stuff?
Your next DM. You know, start an oil fire. I don't care.
Finally. I don't have the other one. No,
Oh,
too powerful.
thud. That. So I'm just gonna play rock paper scissors with the shadow hands in the corner.
Alright. Are you doing it? So, how are you doing this?
I'm just doing it.
Oh, you're just doing it? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Royce, what are you doing?
Watching him play Shadow Hands. Are you winning?
Maybe.
What?
Keeps on picking the same thing.
What do you, so that means you're winning then, right?
It's shadowing me. I don't know. It's being weird.
That's weird. Why would it do? Why would it shadow you?
You see Zion doing his hand, shadows cast on the wall, and it's mimicking exactly what he's doing.
I'm bored.
You hear a knock on the door.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes. Yes.
It's lights out. 3 times over.
Going back to my shadow hands.
Okay.
I need your key.
Do we have the key? No.
Yeah.
Cage key. Amazing.
Also, here are my dishes that you never came and got. Unbelievable. Goodbye. Good night.
Good night.
Did they ever fix the crystal?
Nope. Kind of walked out unless there's a temporary pulse you did. Who knows?
I was gonna look at the crystal.
Alright, you look at the crystal. It looks to be in the same shape that you saw it in.
I was gonna touch it.
You feel no magic coming from it.
It's still dead.
Okay.
I mean, they like using pipes, and maybe they have like a. It's just like a tin can type of thing. And I was gonna practice with the shadow fiend. He's gonna try to see through the eyes of the shadow fiend.
Alright, you're gonna try to see through the eyes of the shadow fiend.
Yeah. I'll
Alright.
explore it.
You think maybe if you become more adept by using the Shadow Fiend, that you possibly could be able to do that, but it's not within your capabilities right now.
sleeping around. Chris, how do you get animals to listen to you?
You get animals to listen to you.
Yeah.
Usually the companionship and training.
Bark. Chase a tail. I never owned a dog.
Does that thing even have a consciousness like that?
It
Nope.
Nothing like me being its master. Come back.
Jeez. Poor thing.
Poor thing.
It's just let you on.
It worked.
Good night. I enjoyed my time with you.
Did you?
Good night.
Oh, you killed it! Premature death. It literally killed itself. That's so sad.
Good night, Mr. Elwood.
Good night. Does that kill Bat as well? Do I don't get as much sleep as you. It kills my magic.
All right.
Any
Okay.
complaints, Steven?
No, y'all are doing great. Yeah.
Anyone? Regrets?
No regrets. You hear a knock on the door?
What time is it? Like, have we slept in?
You've
Is
slept.
that knock at that
Okay.
distance enough to wake me up?
You,
That's a good point.
Or is it some sound magically amplified?
That's like 30 feet.
That's way more than 30 feet.
you do hear the knock on the door. It does wake you up. Yes.
Oh. Some sort of magic. It's quite the solid door. It takes a lot of effort to make that kind of noise with a knock.
The room is very echoey, like a cave.
Ah, I see. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm here to get your orders for breakfast.
Oh. What do you want, Mr. Elwood?
I'll have
We have.
stew
Are you sure we have
and
a
OJ. I'm sure.
breakfast special?
I'm sure.
We have fish and dip.
What is fish and dip?
It's fish and dip. Have you never had fish and dip before?
What's the dip? And what's the fish?
Oh, it's basically fish, and then you dip it in a sauce. It's quite creamy.
What is... The fish could be like puffer fish. The dip could be like tartar sauce.
It's a sauce made out of potatoes.
Aren't we like low on vegetables?
No, we're fine.
Yeah. Isn't there vegetable storage?
Yeah, I thought it was a vegetable shortage because the Art Kingdom isn't aiding anymore. We're not accepting.
Well, that is true. It is hard to get vegetables, but since you are guests here, we do have an ample supply of vegetables.
So we're hoarding for the rich.
Okay. In that case, I have a stack of pancakes with a maple syrup on top, topped with various fruits and nuts. I also take a yogurt on the side with some honey and
He
some
wants the big
herbs on it.
breakfast. He wants the big breakfast.
All this is to say, just give me. I don't know, man. Whatever you. I'll take whatever you just said. Sure.
The breakfast special.
All right. So you, instead of the pancakes, you'd like fish and dip.
Give me a dwarven stew.
All right. Dwarven stew it is.
Gotta
And,
work in the sales pitch.
and you next, sir.
Elvin Stew. OJ.
All right. It's not a sales pitch. I'm not selling you anything. It's
Some loud doors. How can we hear from these giant metal doors?
It's magic.
Ooh. Elvin Stew is a bunch of meat. There's no leaves in it. No vegetables.
That'd be cannibalism. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Slam takes a finger out. Slowly goes towards Royce and touches him.
Hi, how you doing?
I'll stay there for like 5 minutes.
How you doing?
How does this feel? Do you feel anything?
Not particularly.
knock knock.
How much magic does Zion feel from Royce?
What are you doing
Who's there?
to Royce?
Was poking Royce
Oh, just a slight bit of magic.
compared to the other guy.
The other guy did have a lot more magic than Royce did.
Ooh, you barely pass.
Well,
Yes, I have your food ready.
It's on the floor.
It's not on the floor. I'm carrying it on a tray.
thank you, madam.
Okay, so the ball is a leaf. But it's got meat in it.
Multi-use tool, those leaves, huh?
It's organic.
This meal is typically served at elven weddings and at birthday celebrations.
Nice. You miss home that much, man?
This isn't home. This is just normal elven food, I think.
Wait, what?
I
The
was eating-
simple.
I was eating the bare minimum
grizzly-
when I was living with my mentor.
Let out the pain, man.
I mean, have you seen my physique?
I've seen other elves walk around with a shirt. Oh, please. Please, I'm eating. Back.
Yeah, it's back.
Jeez. Apparently, dwarven stew is a dessert.
Is it a fine
Yeah.
dessert?
Yeah, those dwarves, yeah.
I wouldn't
It's
describe
not
a
meat,
gristly
sir.
dish as a fine dessert.
Yeah, you know. You ever had beef stew? It's dessert.
Don't mind how I eat things.
I never do. What did I?
You
What do I have 2 cups?
notice the similar low quality as you always do.
These are low quality leaves.
Indeed, low quality leaves. It wasn't even really meat that was there. It was tomatoes, very shriveled up, horrible tomatoes that are made to look like
What do you
A meat.
mean?
very salted and peppered.
What's it called here?
Yeah, it does actually.
I wonder. I wrote that.
What's up?
Let's see how much I can use. Zion's going to try to manipulate the flames.
Gonna try to manipulate the flames. How are you doing
Yeah,
this?
with his pyromancy.
All right, is this pyromancy?
Oh, he has 4 pyromancy? Oh yeah, because he has a cycle of water and fire.
Oh, that should have been gone. That's my bad.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
yeah.
No touchy! No touchy! No touchy! He touched it. Okay, well, no, I only have 1. I can maybe move a candle flame.
All right, so what are you trying to do? Mess with the fire?
No, Zion feels his power go away. as soon as he tries to do anything. Well, today's the big day. Gonna extract venom, right?
No. Cancel your test. It's a shame you can't use your device, but you know. Perhaps you can do it, hold your own seminar.
Zebra printed boots.
Boots with several growths.
I think they are longer than they were before.
The boots are growing?
Yeah. Looking, where is the soil?
All right.
What's up?
You conduct some experiments.
No, not really. Just looking.
You hear a knock on the door.
Yes.
Yes. May I come in?
State your business.
Yes, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
May I come in?
Are these private questions?
These are questions that I'd prefer that, well, student-professor confidentiality, yes?
Sure, man. Come on in.
And, did we ever get that bed fixed?
Nobody came in here to look at it, if that's what you're saying. We've done
Ah.
nothing to it.
Alright, well, just let me... And he walks over to the bed. Alright, excellent. Alright. So,
Right.
I have a question for you. Do you, did you go through my drawers, Assistant Elwood?
Hmm?
Someone seems to have stolen something from me, and when I came out of the room here and was heading down the hall, I noticed that you were exiting out of my room, and now a important research book is missing from my desk.
Okay. I didn't say a book. Sorry to hear that.
I talked to Dard, and he said you were the only one that he saw. Of course, it was a bad angle going down the hall there.
Suffering is an effect. Yeah. So you're accusing me?
I'm not accusing, I'm asking.
No. The only item I have is a cup and shears and the things I brought in.
Alright, do you mind if I do a quick magical search for the item in this room?
Okay.
He pulls out a small object. It looks like a bracelet of some kind. He places it on his wrist, and he holds it and closes his eyes. It seems that the item is not in this room, and I know for a fact that All right. Well, then I apologize that I asked you if you had the book. It's a very important book, and you were the only one that they saw in the halls. Anyways, I appreciate you allowing me to search and everything. That clears up that issue.
We'll defeat him.
All right. We'll go ahead and stop it here. Real quick though. Miss Evelyn Whitmore should be arriving later this afternoon for me to turn in the paper, and after she does and I turn in the paper, I will put in your recommendation to leave.
All right. Do you see Dr. Pikes? Medical knowledge on that. Astounding.
He just looks like Dr. Pikes. What do you mean?
Sir, not in public. Not.
All right. Thank you, YouTube, for being